It's cracking with it, man. You know what? I got right here to my left hand side, which is the west side. I got my home.
I can't hear shit.
Can you hear me, Joe?
Now I can.
Yeah, turn that fucking porno music off.
I had to turn off that porn music. I thought I meant to turn it off earlier, but look, like I said, man, special guest right here to my left side. To the left side is my homeboy MC Raider, man. What's cracking with it?
What's good, man? Raider Nation, what's up right here? Chilling Friday. Hope everyone's have a great weekend.
As you should. And then, you know what I'm saying? I got another guest, man. His name is Joe Morelly. Not Joe Morelly, it's the Joe Morelly. What's cracking with it, man?
What's going on, guys? What's up, Raider Nation? Woo-hoo.
Man, they know how we do it.
I came with the cup too.
Yeah.
What you got in that cup, man?
I got water.
I can't be putting that out there.
You ain't putting it out there? Well, it's Raider Gang TV, man. We puts it all out there, man. We do it all, man. We do everything but get BJs on this motherfucker. But look, check it out. Before I even get started, man, it's Raider Gang TV. This shit is sponsored by Drippy Whips, y'all. If you need to get you a car, man, anybody, I don't give a fuck. Hey, Max Crosby, if you listen, you need to get you another Phantom, holler at me. I got you for the low. Drippy Whips, I'm the CEO. You want your little Ford Fiesta? Need you a little fucking family van? Hey, I can tap you in with that. I got you. Wholesale prices, nobody fucking with me. Tap in, Drippy Whips. I'm the CEO, the sportsman. I got you, man. But look, we finna go right into this shit, y'all. I got a few questions. I got this shit ready, man. Now, I need to know, man. Tom Telesco. Did Tom Telesco just pull the John Gruden on Josh Jacobs?
No, I don't think so.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Because let me fill Raider Nation in case they don't know. Raider Nation, if y'all are new, like Las Vegas Raider fans and shit, I ain't mad at you, but look, check it out. Back when we had Khalil Mack and John Gruden got the job, Raider Nation was so fucking pumped because we all got that love. He got that special place in our heart. And then he made us mad because he didn't want to bring back our very best fucking player. His name was Khalil Mack. He was like, look, I got the job. Fuck Khalil Mack. I ain't talking to him. So Khalil Mack over on the sideline like, bro, I ain't talked to him. Coach ain't called me. He ain't called me. So Josh Jacobs come on a podcast the other day, and he say, man, these motherfuckers ain't even reach out to me. They ain't even sit down with me. They ain't have a conversation with me. He said, I told them that I own every Raider record. And he said they wouldn't even sit down with me. And before you even comment on this shit, MC Raider and my guy, Morally, check this out. I put that on my story today on Instagram, and I tagged Josh Jacobs in that shit. And you know what he said? Literally. He said it's literally the same shit because he didn't talk to him. So I just thought that was crazy, man. What's your thoughts on that shit?
Joe, go ahead, Joe.
Well, if I put something on my story about Josh Jacobs, he wouldn't see it because he blocked me for some weird ass reason. But I'm just saying, Josh Jacobs needs to stop being a little bitch right now.
Fuck Josh Jacobs.
He's crying like a little bitch, and every time he tells a story, it fucking changes. Every time this offseason he's told a story. Look, Tom Telesco had to talk to you because you knew the Raiders offered you $6 million with up to $8 million in incentives. Like, he knew that. Then he went crying to AP. AP said, look, this is what they can give you. If you can get it, go chase your bag. Like, AP, and I was going to make a video about it, but I'm kind of tired of talking about Josh Jacobs. I was going to be like, look, Josh Jacobs. And when he was like, AP said, I'm the heart of the team. Motherfucker, what'd you tell the 8 baby mamas that you have? The same thing. Oh, I love you, girl. You're the only girl I have. And then you go out and do that. Like, everybody's going to tell you the same thing. What it comes down to is Josh. And then what pissed me off the most is in that whole interview, oh, you guys wanted me to take less money and come lose? That means your heart wasn't with this team anyways, Josh Jacobs.
Think about that, MC Raider.
You know, I just think I know that he said that he wanted to play for Antonio Pierce and come back, but there was nothing AP could do. And it all becomes about the money situation. But I take a year back. Josh Jacobs didn't do shit for us this last season. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Like you gone, whatever. Let next man up. And he got so much drama coming on his way, man. Especially that baby mama shit. I just can't. I don't even know how the fuck he's playing in the NFL with his mind being, one kid's enough. Having 9 kids out there, it's just tough, man. So that's just something that's gonna. It's just a downfall. It's a spiral down. I'm pretty sure. I wish him nothing but the best. But at the end of the day, he's dramatic, man. It's so much drama. I think Telesco saw that a mile away. Yes, he was our best running back. Yes, he's fucking good. I get all that shit. But at the end of the day, he missed OTAs. He missed training camp. He fucking didn't play a preseason, being a little bitch. Then he gets paid and he comes back and he doesn't do dog shit. A yard, 2 yards, 3 yards. Man, sit your ass down. And then he didn't produce. So it's like he wasn't even. I don't miss him for shit. Tell you the truth, he was good when he was there. It's a bad situation with Josh McDaniels. At the end of the day, that shit didn't work out. I'm pretty sure if it was different the other time around and Josh Jacobs balling like back in the day, we would have done something. Now it's a whole different system. Start fresh, whatever. We got this kid, Seuss, with Samir White, getting ready to do something. So I mean, I'm up and down, and we would have kept him cool. But I mean, the real question about Telesco, I just think Telesco came in here and just seeing it all around and seeing that year, 1 year back, and Josh Jacobs wasn't really producing, man.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna play devil's advocate like I always do, and this is what I see. I'm seeing it from Josh Jacobs' point of view. Before we got Josh Jacobs, we had no running game. If y'all remember, we haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher, I think, since Tyrone Wheatley. Like, it's a lot of guys who weren't even born yet who are Raider fans. When last time you had a 1,000-yard rusher who mattered. And Jacobs turned it around to break Marcus Allen's records. They mean a lot, bro. They stood for a long time for a reason. Mm-hmm. So he did deserve at least to sit down. And y'all decided, fuck AP told me this. Nah, man, sit down with him. You're the GM, right? You're the new guy. Even if you don't plan on signing him, sit down with him. And bro, he holds the records for the team, man. Show more fucking respect. Like. And this is what I get so upset about, man. Just because we lose a player, Raider Nation is like on their ass. Like, come on, man, fuck that. We don't do that. Since when we do that? We embrace Raiders, man. I know he's gone, but let's respect what he did here. And that's all he wanted was to be respected for what he did here. And he wasn't really respected. And I'm like, and then people say, well, he was trash last year. Okay, well, let's break it down. If I'm gonna play Joe, he's gonna play quarterback, and I know Joe's no good at quarterback. What you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna smother your running game. Because I don't care that Josh Jacobs, that Devontae Adams is on the wing. Why? He can't make the throw anyway. We've seen it with our own eyes, right? They couldn't make the throws. So if there's no fear of anything over the top, you're gonna see 8 in the box all day, and that's what he's saying. As soon as he touched the ball, it was already guys. He had to dodge guys behind the line of scrimmage before he even got the ball. Like, so it wasn't really to me. But you're right about the training camp and all that. But all of that was to me was all a tumble down, a trickle down from Josh McPussels. Because he started all this shit when he played him in preseason and showed him that he never watched Raider tape. To me, when he played Josh Jacobs in that preseason, that showed me he never watched Raider tape. He just took the job and felt that he can do everything, better than what we've done. Because he just didn't give a fuck about what we did well. You know what I mean? And that sent the wrong message. And that's, ever since then, everything just went downhill for us. And I'm glad that puss is out of here. I hope he never gets another job ever. But, I'm going to put respect on Josh Jacobs' name because he did that. He held his own. He fucking lost games where we scored 30 points. I understand his frustration. I get his frustration.
There's no doubt of what Josh Jacobs did when he was on the field. I'm not attacking Josh Jacobs for what he did on the field. I won't come out and say he never gave 100% because I think Josh Jacobs put everything on the line every time he was on the field for the Raiders.
Derek Carr did too, and here we are.
But look, I got Josh Jacobs' jersey right here. That autographed jersey, I'm a fan of Josh Jacobs, and I even tried to defend him early after he signed with the Packers. When you leave the Raiders, if you want to go chase that bag, go chase that bag, but don't come back and come after us and come after the Raider Nation. That's the thing. That's what I feel. Like after he signed, it feels like he's been trying to get more and more attention on us. Like just let it go now. You're with the Packers. Why are you even talking?
Well, how you expect us not to talk shit? I mean, we give him his flowers, cool. Whatever happens is a business, but you're gonna leave and still talk shit about the organization, man. Fuck you. That's all I'm gonna say. So at the end of the day, whatever you said, the sportsman, I respect all that, but you leave and it's always he talks shit on Twitter. He goes at it with fans. He talks shit. He one way or another, the way he's trying to make it the nicest way possible, but he tries to bring down the organization about the Raiders and talk shit about them behind their back all the time. So it is what it is, man. I mean, if would it make a difference having them here? Yeah, because they got chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? We got chemistry for sure.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. Josh Jacobs is going now. It is what it is. You feel me? But I'm gonna put respect on his name, and I'm gonna put a little bit more respect on Josh Jacobs' name with the rushing game than I am with Tom Telesco's view on the rushing game, because what Tom Telesco did, what I don't really like is he's coming over here forcing this 3-back system. You're a fucking GM, bro. Why are you trying to inspire what we're gonna do on offense? I don't understand that. You feel me? And then when you look back at what the Chargers have done in the running game the past 10 years, bro, they're nowhere near us in the rushing game. Like Josh Jacobs has outrushed the Chargers his entire career. So it's like, I'm a little more apprehensive. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't just get guys and give them the benefit of the doubt. I give them the benefit of the doubt, but you still got to show me stuff. So I'll pay attention. When you come in and you do certain little stuff, I kind of pay attention to it. I'm gonna look at your track record in the running game, and it don't look good.
I just feel like every time there's like a new GM or new head coach, I don't consider Antonio Pierce a new head coach since he was in the system already for a while, knew the guys, but I feel like when you're brand new, they come in with this pride, like I want to get my guys in here and start clearing out like the players that came in from another coach or another general manager type of shit, and then like Gruden, like that shit he did too. He cleaned house, got rid of Mac, got rid of Cooper, and we were like, what the fuck? And then he wants to build his own little house. And because Gruden he was the coach, but technically that motherfucker was like the general manager too, low key on the side. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Telesco has that mentality too, but for Josh Jacobs, I don't know, man. I just feel like he didn't, like Josh Jacobs didn't produce last year, and he was just like time to move on. And
who did
the whole money situation?
I mean, but who did produce last year? I'm not gonna blame Josh Jacobs. No one produced last year. Adams had the worst season since his second year in the league. Like that, all that was a quarterback play and play calling and the atmosphere of the team. You know what I mean? I guarantee you like this. Every single player on this team that played down last year, we've seen it. As soon as he left the field, everyone's game is up. You know what I mean? Everything is different. Like everything's alleviated. Like trust me. Like Josh Jacobs, people can say what they want. Y'all know me. I'm a Raider fan, like a motherfucker. Till I bleed that shit. I gangbang that shit. I rep it every day. But I'm an NFL diehard real fan, and I understand what players bring to the game. And I think that what he do in Green Bay is going to be special. It's going to be what he did for us because they have a good offensive line. They got shit laid out, and he just wanted more respect on the way out. And I just kind of like what happened to Derek Carr. Just give guys. But yeah, give guys a little bit more fucking respect on the way out who are franchise guys. I mean, Josh Jacobs, that's a first round pick, man. You know what I mean? Like we're only franchise that's doing that kind of shit. Like we have to really see things for what they are. Like some things we just shouldn't do. And we need to give guys their respect on their way out, man. Like I said, even if we didn't accept what he wanted, at least give him the meeting. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's stuff like that. I think that's sitting. And don't forget, he's only 25. Like those are things that's resonating in his mind to me.
But even if Tom Telesco treated Austin Eckler the same way last year, Austin Eckler wanted a raise, he didn't get it. So
he's never led the league. He's never read in reception, nothing. Let's not bring up Austin Eckler. We're talking about an all-pro. Let's not do that. That's what I'm saying. He's never had the type of running back that we just had. So I'm gonna give him his credit for quarterbacks because they got a great QB over there and we fucking hate him and want him broken and dismantled. So we give him credit on that and on defense. He can pick some good defensive guys. But I'm not just gonna give him the automatic credit on this 3-back running system. I got to see how this shit works.
But I'm not talking about how the running backs work. I'm talking about the money. He treated Austin Eckler the same way in contract negotiations because that's the way the NFL has gone, where running backs aren't getting paid. So we understand what Josh Jacobs meant to the organization, what Josh Jacobs did for the organization, the records he has, leading the league. But when contracts come down, that's where you got to take you got to take a little bit and sit back, and we're paying you for what you're going to do in the future. The days of paying NFL players for what they did in the past is over. Like the salary cap, you can't do that no more. So Josh Jacobs wanted the Raiders to pay him $12, $14 million. And the Raiders are looking at it like, hey, you were hurt last year. We understand what you did. We'll give you $9 million or $8 million. I think it's the max they went to this year. And Tom Telesco is just one of those old school guys that, hey, I'm looking at what the rest of the NFL is. I can go draft somebody and we'll be okay.
Hey, but no, you could be right. I mean, even if all three of us is right, he still was owed an actual sit down and a real departure. That's why he's salty. He left. That's why they was like, damn, no goodbye, Josh Jacobs. He was like, man, why fuck ass good? You know what I mean? Like they put that sour taste in his mouth. He was like, man, fuck that shit. They fucked me.
Have they?
You know what I mean?
Have they not put a good luck, like a thanks, Josh Jacobs? Have the Raiders never put anything out like that?
I don't know.
No, I didn't see it. Hell no. They didn't put none of that shit.
Like, they're owed that. You feel me? They're owed that. They're owed that.
Some reporters are saying that players in the locker room feel betrayed by Josh Jacobs himself, too.
You know, man, it's crazy, bro.
They love Josh
I don't know. I don't know what it's like. This is the downtime of football, so any story that we hear is like, is that the truth? Is that the truth?
They told Derek Carr not even to come in the building.
But that was your guy for a decade almost. Like,
God damn, that's cold, bro.
That's what I'm saying. More respect than that. Like that's, you know what I mean? Other organizations don't do, like Green Bay, they Brett Favre they did him dirty like that.
Yeah.
But most places they give you more than that. You know what I mean? You can leave with your head held high and be like, hey, Raider Nation, I loved you, it didn't work out. But when they just like fucking be like, hey, we gonna slice your fucking throat. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be sorry, you're gonna be salty, you know what I mean? But you know, I just wanted to see how y'all felt about that whole situation, because I felt like it was the same type of scenario. Like here, like you guys said, Telesco already knew he wasn't gonna bring back Josh, so why sit with Josh? That's why I said that's what Gruden did with Mac. I'm not gonna sign your ass to this big contract. Why am I talking to you? So that's why I was like, for me, it's a similar situation. But you know, I'm not saying either one is right or wrong. I'm just saying it's a similar situation. Now, I need to know, what y'all think that puts AP? I mean, we already know, obviously, as a rookie head coach, what coming in with no cachet, right? He's not a rookie coming in with this crazy ass background. That he's got to have a guy that he has to answer to, and it's Telesco.
I just think on the interview that was they already knew that shit from the beginning, bro. Once they had that interview with Telesco, that motherfucker came in and be like, you know what? Josh Jacobs was gone. You know what I mean? This is my plan. This is what I want to do. And I think AP went for it. So, I mean, don't act like you don't fucking know. Like they were going to not bring back Josh Jacobs.
Well, no, at the same time, AP's on TV saying bring him back. All I'm saying is,
what else can he say?
Hey, I'm just saying, he could have said nothing. He could have said, we're going to let them handle it in the back office. But we don't have that kind of tendency.
No, see, the thing is with Antonio Pierce, the only thing I'm worried about him, he's too close to the players. He has big relationships with them, man.
But that's why you know what he said was true. And that's what I'm saying. We know what kind of coach we have. That's why I know it was true what he said with the Alabama corner. You know that was true because he's the coach. He's not going to be politically correct. I'm going to call you like you the homie. Hey, MC Raider, I was going to bring you in, but man, I fucking lost it. You know what I mean? That's how he is. You know what I mean?
That could be a good thing and a bad thing too, man. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know, man. Hey. Worked out for Pete Carroll. All the players love him. You feel me? It's all about the whole organization as a whole have to be behind your vision.
Yeah, it could work out. I'm saying it could be good, but then sometimes they could come back and bite you in the ass. You know what I mean?
Because Antonio Pierce is not going to be politically correct. He's not at that point of his stage. He's still learning as a head coach. He still has that player instinct. He's going to say what comes to the top of his head. And like you said, maybe that coin flip didn't happen. Like they didn't actually flip the coin, but I bet you they were like, hey, and I in my mind, I think Antonio Pierce really wanted Arnold because it would stamp his defense. He wants defense, and that's probably who he fought for.
Right.
So I think you're 100% correct on that. But Antonio Pierce, I mean, when I got to meet Antonio Pierce and I asked him around Super Bowl weekend about Jaden Daniels. I go, hey, all we need to do is bring in Jaden Daniels. And he was like, hey, great minds think alike. That's not what normal head coaches do, right? They would have tried to keep those cards right here.
Well, I'm gonna let them handle that. It's beyond my pay grade. That's what I'm saying. We have to that's what when I hear rumors about Antonio Pierce, if he says something, it's true. But one thing about him, he's never gonna change that. I don't give a fuck. 10 years from now, Pierce is gonna be Pierce. You feel me? Let's see how it all turns out. But my thing is like he's kind of in a rock and a hard place because he wants to really do everything under his vision. But Telesco's he's the one. Not that he's a bad guy because he has the experience. He's the one to be like, hey, whoa, hey, Antonio, check it out. I know you want to give up 13 picks to go get Jaden Daniels. I get that, all right. But we have to do this and do that and do this. Mm-hmm. And we can give up 4 picks. If they take these 4 picks, we'll make the trade. And if that don't work, it don't work. You feel me? Like he's the guy. He's the adult in the room, as they call him. You know what I mean? He has to calm this shit down when everybody's in there off emotion.
So let's go.
Emotional. Like somebody fall back.
Who's the adult in the room? Telesco,
the veteran.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I think you're forgetting somebody. There's somebody else holding Antonio Pierce accountable too.
Oh yeah, Mr. Marvin Lewis.
You know, Marvin Lewis is telling him, "Hey, I've been here, Antonio.
Chill the fuck out."
Yeah, he wants to. I think it's hard for him to really accept, but to me, it's kind of tough because if things don't go right, who do you think is going to be the one to go? Because they're going to, because you got to remember this: when he was getting hired, he wanted to get hired with his boy Champ as the guy, not as an advisor to the guy. Right, so that already didn't go his way. He wanted Josh Jacobs, that didn't go his way. Like he's a little frustrated. You know what I mean? If you're honest, he's been a little bit frustrated right now, but he's trying to ride it out and go through this new wave. And my thing is like, I hope this doesn't have a bump in the road because I know he's frustrated for sure, but you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like he's taking it tough. He has a good face. He already know he's gonna grind this shit out, even if we had to go to a fucking Canadian quarterback. He's gonna fucking put the most on it and have everybody ready to run through a wall. I feel like he's in a tough position with Telesco because he really wants to be like 5 picks for Jaden Daniels. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. But somebody got to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the problem. And I know for a fact that he's gonna be under a microscope with not with the Raider Nation, but everyone else, the player, fucking coach, the fucking let's see what you're doing. You know what I mean? Every little fucking loss or any stupid mistake, he's gonna be under the fucking microscope. So it's gonna be tough, man. Because Nation, we happy as fuck. We pumped up. We ready to go. We riding with Antonio Pierce no matter what till the wheels fall off. If you know football, we ain't gonna go undefeated for sure. We're gonna have some mistakes down the line. So that's gonna be the problem for Antonio Pierce. Like dealing with the outside noise and dealing with the type of play calling this. Even though he's not calling plays, but I'm pretty sure he'll be like, man, what the fuck y'all calling that shit for? Because he's a player, you know what I mean? The coaches be calling some bullshit sometime. So that's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be exciting to see, but I could just see how how the shit's gonna deal with all year.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, he feels it now. You feel me? But he's still putting on a strong face because you're gonna feel it, bro. And your first opportunity to do something, and you think you can do this, and they say no, you can't do that, MC Raider. Well, I can do this. Well, no, you can't do that, MC Raider. I still love y'all and shit, but damn, I wish I could have did that. You're still gonna feel that, right? So I'm like, I just hope that he gets a fair shake, man, because they're gonna be trying to blame him, man. We see what we got right.
It's because Mark Davis.
No. My partner,
Mark Davis hired 2 when he hired in the past, he hired Reggie McKenzie and Dennis Allen. And then last time it was John Gruden, Mike Mayock. Like he's given the coach their GM. And everybody wanted Champ Kelly, right? We were all wanted Antonio Pierce and Champ Kelly as a GM. But Mark Davis has learned in the past, hey, maybe the rookie GM hasn't been because Champ Kelly and Antonio Pierce would have gone and hey, maybe they would have had Jaden Daniels on this roster because Champ Kelly would have been like, let's go. Let's do it. That's what you want. So it's kind of good to have a GM that's been there and working towards it, to have that little, like you said, that parent figure in there to be like, hey, let's do the smart thing about it. Hold on, and we'll wait.
Nah, you're right. No, that's real. That's why I respect about Telesco. Like, I didn't love the fucking MC record. I didn't love the Brock Bowers pick, just like you. I seen your reaction, and I didn't love that pick. But people was like, they started hitting me immediately and shit because they love to try to hit me. It was like, oh, bro, you don't know. But I'm like, bro, come on. First of all, of course I know who he is. He's been the best player on that team basically for the past fucking 3 years. I know exactly who he is. I'm looking at what we need to be fucking getting cracking right now. Like I said, hey, if we fucking got a solidified QB and our shit's, hey, you're on. Like, you put him with the Packers, you put him with the Chargers, you put him with the Chiefs, he's going to be a superstar the first year. With us, it's going to be some growing pains because we don't even know. We got 2 backups that are competing to be a first string. You feel me? Like the truth is the truth. We're trying to get the best out these guys. They have to have career years. Whoever starts, like they have to be amazing for us to even compete because our defense is going to be fucking elite, lights out. But you can't be elite lights out for fucking 48 minutes of the game. You gotta get some shit from the offense. So, you know, it's gonna be the shit, man. I fucking look forward to that part.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be an interesting year, man. Whoever the fuck starts as a quarterback, they're gonna be playing on eggshells, man.
See, and you know what? Like you said that in the Raider, that's a segue. I'm glad you said that because I was gonna ask you, man, who the fuck y'all think, man? But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like y'all know me, man. I don't give a fuck about being politically correct. I don't give a fuck if the nation get mad because the nation know that I'm 100 with this shit. Who the fuck do y'all really, honestly think is winning this competition?
Smush Parker.
Shit, Smush Parker. We're calling you up.
Hey, I just feel like Aiden O'Connell deserves respect and give a chance, bro, to start. And this is me. I think Antonio Pierce for being like his worth is his bond. For me, I will start Aiden O'Connell, just give him that respect, but he still comes with that stupid shit. The moment he fucks up, AP's gonna be like, "Hey, boy, I give you a shot. Get the fuck out of here, Gardner Minshew, and take over." That's what I think. Because if they start Gardner Minshew, and he's the one that's getting paid all these millions, I get that, but he fucks up, it's still gonna be like, I don't know. I will definitely start Aiden O'Connell, and he starts fucking up again. A la verga.
What you think, Joe?
Look, Mike already knows about this. This is a crystal ball right here.
Oh,
I'm looking into this. Aiden O'Connell is throwing for 4 touchdowns week 1 in SoFi Stadium to win that game.
Yeah.
Really fuck. Okay.
Like, now, would I love to see Gardner Minshew as the quarterback? Oh, yeah, because I think Gardner Minshew would be more exciting. Aiden O'Connell, I think, will win the job, though.
See, now what you said, win the job, I'm cool with that. What MC Raider said, he deserves, that's fucking charity. Ain't no charity in Raider Nation. You got to earn this bitch. And if
now MC wants to give respect, huh?
Hey, charity starts in the casa. Fuck that shit. But look, this is how it goes. If you're gonna fucking start Aiden O'Connell, we have to look at what's really at stake here. Look at the step back. This is what's really at stake. If you start Aiden O'Connell and he does what MC Raider says, his career in Las Vegas is done. He's done.
Bye.
You're done. Right? You're done. But look, if you start Gardner Minshew and he goes out and he Gardner Minshew's and it's just not quite enough, and you want to go with Aiden O'Connell, he has a chance to be the spark guy again and be confident and see if he can actually be that guy. Because if he goes and he fails the first 4 or 5 games, Raider Nation, we fucking love people, but we always fucking hate you too. We showed that shit with Jimmy Garoppolo and with that fucking McPussles, right? So if he don't get that shit done, the nation's gonna be like, man, shoot, and he's gonna be done as a Raider forever. That's it. Traded, finito, out. So the decision has to be the right decision. And to me, I have to go with the guy who has like 17, 18 starts, even though he has a losing fucking record. But he has all these starts. Yeah, he was a Pro Bowler last year with 15 touchdowns and 9 picks. I could have did that shit. But that's besides the point. He makes some plays when there's no plays. And Aiden O'Connell, he makes no plays when there's no plays. Now, if you give him a perfect pocket, he's one of the most accurate quarterbacks I've seen in a long time. Sometimes. Because he had open pockets against the Chiefs, and he was throwing at people's feet, throwing it over heads, and people was wide open. So, you know, I've seen some good in Aiden O'Connell because he's way better than fucking handoff Jimmy, and he's way better than fucking Hoyer for sure. We was all like, fuck it, throw the rookie in, fuck it. But at the end of the day, it's not about charity, man. It's about who do we think can win us games.
I just think Aiden O'Connell is gonna win that fucking competition against Minshew. He has more chemistry with the guys than Gardner Minshew.
New system don't matter. Go ahead.
It don't matter.
It's new system, man.
They know him longer than Gardner Minshew.
Eric Carr's been through this shit. It matters. You go for system to system to system, and you're a rookie. He's a rookie again. So look, he's a rookie again against a veteran who's been through 4 or 5 systems. Minshew's been through system after system. That's what other part he has the edge. He's had to learn the system again, before and being able to, not really start, but learn a system. So I mean, I don't know. What's up, Joe, man? What's up?
No. I was looking at that comment by Raider Ed. Come on. You're not going to
hold
say Minshew was better than CJ Stroud. Get it. Come on. No.
Hold on. Hold up. Let's see if Philly started week 1 for
But
week 1 for. Come on, man. See, this is what I look, man.
Aiden
Look, Raider Nation.
Look, the reason I like Aiden O'Connell is because he has gotten public praise by Devontae Adams.
I like him too.
So if
though.
Devontae Adams likes you, and last year we had one of the most complex offense in the league. I think Luke Getsy is going to come in here. He's gonna dumb it down, and that's the wording I'm going to use. It's a different word if you want to, but he's going to have it where, hey, here's your answers, AOC. You throw it here. You throw it here. Like if it's not there, you throw it here, and it's going to make it a lot easier for him to understand and not hold on to the ball as long as he did last year.
Do we know that's the system? Like people over here talking like we've seen Luke Getsy be successful. When he was in Green Bay, he wasn't calling plays. He was just a guy behind the scenes nobody fucking knew unless you're a player. In Chicago, when we seen him call plays, they were fucking trash. Now let's be real. That offense was one of the worst in the NFL. And on top of that, he was not our first pick. Our first priority, we wanted somebody else. And then Kingsbury was number 2. This motherfucker was like 4th or 5th on the list. He does not get the benefit of the doubt. But what he does get, you have weapons everywhere. If you cannot bring Aiden O'Connell, like if Aiden O'Connell wins this shit, he's a rookie. This is your chance to mold somebody in your system, in your liking, right? This is your second. You had it with Fields, an athletic quarterback. You had no running plays. Every time Fields ran, because he had to run for his life. They weren't like actual quarterback or running plays. Like, bro, you had a chance to mold somebody. So if Aiden wins this job, here you go again. Mold this young man, right? With Devontae Adams, fucking Jacoby. Man, we had our offense. I put our fucking offensive weapons against any offensive weapons in the NFL. We're top 5 with weapons alone. That motherfucker got to get it done. This system better be a good system. I was all over Getsy ass. I did not want fucking Luke Getsy because he proved nothing but losing and getting fired mid-season. So I need to see what he's doing. Now, what I'm thinking is a quick play game, right? It's gotta be quick pass game. If he's getting the ball out fast to these weapons we got, things are gonna be good. But like you said, if you're gonna be fucking calling 4-step drops and fucking 5-step drops, we're fucked. We're fucked because it's gotta be quick game. Get the ball out of his hands quick.
It's sad that I don't think they're gonna have a decision until preseason who the fuck's starting, because OTAs, summer camp, all that bullshit. Training camp. They're all doing the same shit. There's nothing happening, but preseason, that's where you're gonna find out.
Right.
So let's see, man.
I just did a video about that, and I said this battle will be won in preseason. It's gonna be won during the games. And of course, I got a couple weird Raider fans who fucking follow me that just talk shit, say weird shit. And then I was like, I said this competition won't be won in practice. He's like, it will be won in practice. I'm like, shut the fuck up, stupid. How's it gonna be won in practice? They have to play against competition, motherfucker. But game 1 is gonna be Anthony Brown and whoever the fuck don't matter, right? Get y'all fucking shit in before we cut you. The next shit is gonna be, all right, Minshew, you're gonna get a half. O'Connell, you're gonna get a half. We need to really find out who these guys are. End of the day, we have 2 fucking backups, Raider Nation. They need all the reps they can get to be the best they can be, because like I said, they need
that's why this preseason is gonna be so exciting.
I can't wait.
I mean, I know Raiders usually win preseason games, but like whatever, but this one matters. Each fucking game. O'Connell, Gardner Minshew. 1 half, second half, it's gonna be crazy, bro.
You know what that means? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you're right. That's what it's gonna be. I think they're gonna start doing whole games too, man. They really like people don't understand. It's not like we have a head and shoulders guy that's so much, but like if I'm getting Minshew the edge, it's not by a lot. He ain't gonna start. You know what I mean? But whoever it is, like we need to really get some good film on these guys, man. We need to see him in motion, in action. And I think that Minshew fucking magic shit, even though he makes some dumbass decisions too. Because one thing I like about Aiden O'Connell, everything's on time. If he got to 1, 2, 3, let it go. Minshew, 1, 2, 3, I'm bobbing, weaving, doing some unnecessary shit. It's good and bad that comes with both of these players. But if Aiden O'Connell wins this job, bro, he's way better than he was last year, right? Mm-hmm. Because Minshew just got $22 million. I'm not going to pay my starter less than I'm paying my back. That makes no sense. My backup's getting paid 22 mil. My starter's getting paid fucking 700,000 or some shit. He has to be head and shoulders better than Minshew. If it's close, you have to start Minshew. He's getting the money. He's getting the money. End of the day, it's a business. It's a business. He's gonna get the money. So if AOC wins the job, that means he really has gotten that much better. We're gonna have to see it.
Preseason.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of the money, you start the best player, like you said. I like that. But I think Mike is 100% correct. You already know who your starters are. Like that's why the NFL doesn't need preseason games, because you already know. The players have said it multiple times. They know who can play the game when they get on the practice or not.
That's in normal situations. Look who our guys are, man. We got 2 fucking backups. We have no fucking clue. This is no fucking PR stunt, man. We don't have Aaron Rodgers and Gardner Minshew. We know who's starting. We got fucking Gardner Minshew and a fucking backup 4th round pick who was never really good in Purdue. Like, bruh, we don't know. We don't know, man. We have to let this shit unfold, bruh. And whoever wins that shit, they had to be better. They had to be better. That's all we got. They had to be better than the other. That's it. These guys ain't fucking elite or Pro Bowl guys. Let's be real. But they have to play so much better than what they are for us to get where we're trying to go.
Well, then fuck it. Let's go with what's his name? Carter Bradley. Then put Carter Bradley in at quarterback.
Carter Bradley. Yeah. Shit. Gus Bradley.
Gus Bradley's son.
Gus Bradley's son. Before I get good looks at that shit, give me Anthony Brown. At least he's fucking only has what? He only got 1 start in the league, and he looks if you don't know that Lamar Jackson is hurt, and you just turn on the game and you just see a play, you be like, you won't even know that it's not Lamar unless he has to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of upside with Anthony Brown, a lot. You just got to take the time and want to develop these kind of QBs. Them kind of QBs was shunned, kicked out the league just because you're athletic and you're not that good at passing. But now the shit's evolved to where, hey, if you're pretty good at passing and you're a good runner, we can find out some shit. Ryan Tannehill, you know what I mean?
This is Raider Ed's onto something right here, because this is exactly why I think AOC wins the competition. Is because they're relying on the defense. This is the first time in a long time that I remember the Raiders being a defensive first team now going into the season. And AOC is the more safer pick with the ball. Where, like you already said, Gardner Minshew's more exciting, but he's going to take those risks. We don't want to turn the ball over. We want to hold on the ball. We want to have some long drives, and we want put our defense in good positions.
So you want to lose 3-0? Is what you're telling me? See, one thing about Aiden O'Connell, he's very accurate. He doesn't turn over the ball, but he also takes 0 chances. In the NFL, you have to throw in NFL windows. You have to do it. We're not going to be that mad at you, man. You have to do it. You have to do it. And Minshew's crazy ass, we can put on tape from last season. He's doing it. And he's nowhere near the more accurate quarterback. He's nowhere near the better passer, but he has the balls and he understands NFL windows, man. And I'm telling you, man, we want to win now or we want to get some fucking charity.
Hey, if AOC goes out there and the Raiders win 10 games, and all 10 games we won 3-0, and the other games we didn't score no points. Or are you going to be upset but if we make the playoffs? We won 3-0. Or we're going to be like, well, we should have put 50 points on the board. I don't give a damn how we win. If it's 3-0, we won. I'm taking it.
How happy can I be if I know we squeaked into the playoffs and we're going to lose immediately? We're not even competing in the playoffs. Like, you can't. It's not the 2000 Ravens, man. We have to be extremely special. Even that team, but Brad Johnson had his moments. Delfer had his moments. Like, we can't expect the team, the defense, to be on the field that long. Remember, it's a fucking passing league now, man. These guys are gonna find ways to get guys open. I don't give a fuck how good your defense is. They're gonna be on the field all fucking game. You're gonna lose. We have to score. We saw that last season. We have to score. So that little dink and dunk bullshit. No, we got to fucking come out here and score at least 20 points, 25 points a game. 23, 24 points a game, man. We have to. We're not going to win shit at 17 points a game, even if our defense is holding teams 17 points. Like, we're going to lose heartbreaking games.
That's why we got Brock Bowers.
Oh, man, my fucking guy. My fucking guy is Joe Morelly, man. I fucking love guys like you, man. My guy, I don't give a fuck. Raiders can be down 50-0. Fucking Morelly's going to crack that brew and say, Raider Nation, we have a chance.
Hey, when Connor Cook started a playoff game against the Houston Texans, I went into that game thinking, hey, this motherfucker's gonna step up right now. We're gonna win this game.
Same here. I like Connor Cook at Michigan State. So I was
And now
like,
he can't even play in the XFL.
I was like, we have a small chance. I like him at Michigan State. We might have a chance at something. He went out there and looked like he played Pop Warner. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? We've beaten the shit out of teams all season. Man, we were supposed to, man, that was our fucking Super Bowl year, man. Breaks my fucking heart, man. But anyway, man, look at man. I'm gonna go to fucking second down, man. That was first down, y'all. This is second down right here because at halftime, I got something special I gotta do. But look, second down, man. I need to know this. Who benefits most from Christian Wilkins coming into this fucking defensive nasty ass lineup? Who y'all think is gonna be the number one beneficiary of that shit?
Malcolm Coons.
Yeah,
Coons.
well, it has to be Malcolm Kuntz. Or, I mean, I was going to say maybe John Jenkins, but we already know what Max does. Max already gets there. It's the other guys that are going to benefit from
Tyree Wilson.
I hope Tyree Wilson breaks out. I've been rooting for that guy. Like, I think Raider Nation gave Tyree Wilson a bad beat last year, and we're down on him quick. Like, anytime I talk positive about Tyree Wilson, it was like, boom, boom, boom. That guy sucks. Like, do you know how much it takes for a rookie to, especially a defensive lineman like him, to get ready for the NFL season? Like,
he wasn't.
Yeah, he was slow at the beginning, but he started to get better. But Christian Wilkins, I think everybody benefits from
that
Christian.
D line is gonna be just scary, dog. I'm excited just to watch the defense instead of the offense. Shit.
I'm gonna throw this at y'all. That year we made that beautiful magical run to the playoffs when they fucking got rid of our fucking coach that we love. When our fucking Tyreek Hill, our Tyreek Hill, who was putting up numbers on motherfuckers before he fucking went up out of there. These goddamn Raiders, man.
I think. Well, and here's
hold on. I'm going somewhere with this. I want y'all to remember that season, right? The main thing I want you to remember about that season is Gus Bradley was my guy. Now, one thing he did was blitz the least amount in the NFL. And the Raiders were top 3 in pressures without blitzing. So we didn't even blitz, and Max was on their ass. I'm knocking all kind of shit over here. We didn't blitz, and somebody else, whoever was on the other side, was on their ass. You feel me? And that wasn't without the only real star on that line was Max. That was all guys overachieving and shit like that, right? Like, if we're gonna get that kind of fucking pressure with the guys we got up front, these guys, we got a real chance to be like the 49ers defense, because the 49ers, I had to tell this fucking weirdo earlier today. I said, name a corner from the 49ers. Nobody gives a fuck. When you get pressure like that, no one gives a fuck who's playing on the back end. He's all Ward, he's an all pro. I said, that motherfucker just got there. I said, the Niners been number 1 in defense, top 5 in defense for the past fucking 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And you can't tell me who the corners were, because nobody fucking cares. Only thing that matters is the defensive line and them linebackers. And I think that's where we're going. And last year, the 49ers had one guy make all pro at the corner, and nobody else did anything else in the defensive back end. But it didn't matter, right? I feel like Jack Jones can be that guy for us. And we already know, man, with Max and everything else up front, I think it gives a chance for whoever's playing the 2 corner. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get a lot of fucking opportunities for deflections. You don't have time, man. You don't have time. It makes it hard to defend fucking Patrick Mahomes. He has all fucking day. You're not going to have no goddamn time. What you gonna do? You're gonna have to get rid of that ball. 1, 2, here comes up the pressure up the middle. Wilkins is he had fucking 9 sacks at the defensive tackle position. That's Aaron Donald, Warren Sapp shit. So you're gonna throw that in the middle and put Max over there who does whatever the fuck he wants. Crazy, man. It's gonna be fucking nasty. I'm fucking turned for this shit.
You're 100% correct. The defensive pressure on the quarterback helps your defensive backs, and that's the quickest. Because when they're running for their lives, they're going to let the quarterback make the mistake on his own. He'll underthrow it, and your cornerback will take advantage of it. And so I was going to say, like, we're trying to pick one person, but Christian Wilkins benefits the whole defense, everybody.
That's a fact. The entire defense. You're right. All 10 benefit from that man. And like MC I think Kuntz, man, the steps he was taking last season. You know what I mean? People didn't really understand it. They weren't seeing it until he really did it on the big stage, right, against the Chiefs. Raider Nation, we saw it. We was like, this motherfucker's coming around that edge. He's playing the run. That's what keeps you at every down. That's what makes it so hard for Tyree to get on the field because Kuntz is nasty against the run. He's an every down rusher, right? So it's like, how could he not get better when you can't double team anyone? You got to pick your poison. You got to just say fuck it, y'all. Go for the best you know because you double team six, the middle of your pocket is done for. You got to just go head up, and you're gonna lose that battle too.
It's 100%. I mean, how many times last year did we see Max Crosby and either Wilson or Kuntz, whoever was on the end, get there, and the quarterback just stepped right up into the pocket because there was no defensive tackle presence, and then we're like, oh, every time we're like, damn it. So if we were like, if we can get a defensive tackle that could put a little bit of pressure, we'll be good. And the front office saw that, everybody else saw that, and it was like, I think it's one of the best pickups of the offseason and something that we haven't seen from the Raiders in a long time to actually address the defensive tackle position.
Facts. And that brings to a point on how so much Raider Nation is so. I mean, it's not Tyree's fault, right? That he was drafted number 9 or whatever we drafted him that year. It wasn't his fault, right?
Yeah.
But we're over here doing what Gruden did, right? Gruden said, "Fuck you, Khalil. I ain't bringing you back." The very next fucking conference. Yeah, it's hard to find pass rushers in the league. Motherfucker, you just had one.
Yeah.
Like it's the same type of shit, right?
Well, then he took Clean Farrell.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You want to go do that? Come on, man. Like, and that's why last season the no-brainer pick was Jalen Carter. That puts the pressure up the middle. Kuntz is still there. Max is still there. And we're fucking dominating on defense early last year, not just at the end of last year.
Yeah.
Right? So now we make up for that pick with Christian Wilkins this year, and people are going to see what we could have been last year, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. But when he gets there, I'm just saying, man, I haven't seen the defensive tackle have as much fun, be as fucking nasty as fucking Christian Wilkins.
And you know what I like about Wilkins is he fits us perfectly, like the shit talking and everything. Him and Max are the mics, like mic both of them up because they're both gonna be amazing.
Watch him get injured week 1. Fuck.
That's fucked up.
Put that out there, MC. Put that out there.
Hey man, if Christian Wilkins get hurt the first fucking game, man, hey, y'all go to MC Raider house, put a motherfucker in his yard and shit. He got me fucked up.
Holy crap.
What happened to the nation? Say that shit.
It's always some bullshit that happens with the Raiders, man.
Remember how fucking good? What's his name?
That's why I'm gonna be negative as fuck, so he could do good, man.
Hey, remember how good Gerald McCoy was going to be for us at D tackle that season? He was a fucking beast, and he went down. I was so hurt. I'm like, oh, we was going to beast. We was going to beast, bro. Let's check these real quick before I go to this next one. Let me see what these people are saying. Hopefully I don't fucking lose it. Oh, hold on. I gotta start right here. Then y'all see him drop 63. If you don't get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking serious, man? NFL Mike. Look, I'm gonna tell you what I saw. NFL Mike. I was in the wing club that game. Right? I'm right there on the wall. These fucking Los Angeles San Diego Clipper Chargers look like they didn't never want to be there in the first place. They was like, man, ain't none of our guys starting. Fuck this coach. Fuck this game. Fuck all of this shit. That was their fucking mentality. I seen this shit. Close firsthand. I seen this shit. They ain't want to play. And with these motherfuckers, fumble. Bro, that was a Pop Warner game. I give him credit because he still did what he did, but come on, man, that was trash. Now, what he do in Kansas City? That's what I want to know. And then what he do against Denver? More backups. He threw 4 TDs against backups in San Diego. He threw 2 TDs against backups in Denver. He threw no TDs against Kansas City. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about, man? He played 10 games. You want to tell me about 63? Fuck all that. Tell me about the other 9.
Hey, I was in that wing club right there. You didn't. Mike was standing right there like this the whole time.
I was going off on their ass. I was telling them to go the fuck home. I was going off on the Chargers, man. I know they.
Mike was saying Easton Stick was going to go up and down the field on us.
Yeah, terrible. Who said that? Your boy?
Yeah, he was like before the game. He was like, we don't need Herbert. We don't need Allen. We got this.
And who said this?
And for Mike.
Oh, see, exactly. That's why I'm gonna have to go right past that comment. Oh man, he's me fucked up. Tyree Wilson, yeah, we already know what's up with that shit.
Yeah.
Bruh, How's he gonna dominate? Let me say it like this. For one, him in the middle, he has long arms and shit like that. I like him in the middle. But have you seen this motherfucker? He's like a fucking NBA player playing edge. He's an edge rusher. He's gonna do his little shit in the inside because he's athletic. But when you see with John Jenkins, that's a D tackle. Butler, that's a D tackle. Taking up space, doing what they do, playing hands, getting to the running back. That's their job. Yeah. Why would you get Tyree Wilson and throw him in the middle? He's a fucking edge rusher that shouldn't have got picked at that pick. It is what it is. And now he's gonna have to be a rotational guy. And I think he's gonna do his shit, but he's a rotational guy. He's a rotational guy. You put him in the middle, who job he taking in the middle? He ain't playing over Wilkins, he ain't playing over Butler, and he ain't playing over Jenkins.
So Patrick Graham said that he did that on purpose last year to get Tyree Wilson to learn a little bit more of how to use his hands, and it's something that he likes doing for rookies. And on obvious passing downs, it's smart to put your pass rushers in there. On obvious pass down, like 3rd and 10 or longer, yeah, get that Tyree Wilson in there because he could beat that guard. But on rundowns, yeah, Tyree was not going to be in the middle. But
that's what I'm saying. What's he getting like fucking 20 snaps a game? So I'm saying like you don't get a first round pick and give him 20 reps a game, man. Like, because there's really no room for him on this defensive line. There's really no room, and it's not his fault. Fans are coming down on him. I'm not coming down on him. It's not his fault. He didn't actually be drafted right there. You know what I'm saying? But the facts are the facts, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but the Raiders, Malcolm Kuntz, he wasn't thought about as good as he is now. Nope. Like, he didn't start coming on until last year too, and then now the Raiders like, oh damn. But hey, if you're looking at the best defenses in the league, they have a rotational defensive line that they can move in. Hey, we need Tyree Wilson to be good this year. We need Malcolm Kuntz to be good because we can't. As much as we love it, we cannot allow Max Crosby to be out there 98% of the snaps again. Like, we can't do that. That's not a good long-term success for Max Crosby. We need to get him in and out of the game.
Problem is, he don't give a fuck.
I know. That's the hard thing. Of like, you be the one that tells Max Crosby, "Hey, come off the field." Like,
hit that like, seeing what happened to him, right? And he's like, "All right, fuck it, put your helmet on." It is what it is, man. Max gonna do what the fuck he gonna do, man. But to me, it's gonna be really hard for Wilson to play to get any PT on this team, man. It's just gonna be really it's fucked up for him. You know what I mean? Like, fans are aiming it the wrong way. He didn't fucking put his paper on his, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't his fault. They drafted him. It was the wrong pick, and hopefully he can splash in the reps he gets. So, you know, if he has to get traded, we can get some money for him, because that's where it's at, man. It's a fucking not for long league, and it's a business, and people have to understand that. That's just what it is, man.
He wants to go to Green Bay too.
All right, now tell me this: who on this team needs an extension right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, not next Thursday, right now, right as before we get off of this podcast. They need to extend him right now.
Well, the obvious answer is going to be Malcolm Kuntz, like we've been talking about. But I think Robert Spillane needs this money. I mean, like, if I'm looking at both of them and I'm like, who am I going to pay more? I'm probably going to pay Spillane before I pay Malcolm Kuntz.
But that probably would depend on how much you believe in Tyree Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Because Kuntz is showing you something special. So they'd be like, because if you don't sign him now, he's going to be out of here. And then, you know, you have to be feeling like you can plug that right on in with.
Yeah, because he breaks out for, 14 sacks or whatever. You're just like, damn, what do we do?
Exactly. That's what I've been thinking.
What about our online guys?
Who the fuck did he get extended over there?
I'm not sure. I'm asking. I'm not sure. Have they got extended or the contract?
Who would need it? Parham? Parham probably needs a new deal. James just got his.
Yeah, James got his. But what about the other dude?
Parham's on here.
Huh?
And then you have Colton Miller.
Second year, third year.
Colton Miller is up for a contract?
No, I don't know if he is.
Man, it is what it is with Colton Miller, man. I'm not paying him that big money.
Yeah, I think those are the two that we would have to go. It's just, me personally, I would go Malcolm Kuntz and Robert Spillane, but I think if the organization's looking at it, they're probably looking at Spillane because
what about Nate Hobbs?
They know the leadership he brings.
Injuries. He got to show he can be healthy first.
Nate. That was a dog, bro.
He a beast, bro. He just got to stay healthy. He a beast.
I seen Spillane, Nate Hobbs, and I forgot the other fucker on that podcast with Max Crosby. Bro, these guys are dogs, man. They're ready to win. You can just tell. So either Spillane or Nate Hobbs for me.
Yeah, they're hungry. They're hungry. I mean, I love Nate Hobbs, man. I just want, like last season before the season started, I was picking him to be that breakout Pro Bowl corner for us. And when he's on the field, that's what it looks like.
We still got Diablo.
What's that?
Oh yeah. You just talked to Diablo.
Huh?
Oh, Diablo. See, Diablo's in the same position. He's another guy. When he's on the field, he's nasty, athletic, and fast. But it's when he's on the field, these guys keep getting hurt, man. And you got to be able to play in the NFL. That's for certain.
You forgot already, MC? You just talked to Diablo like last month.
I did?
In Bakersfield.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Fuck.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. See, he's on to it. Like everybody's seen what Malcolm Kuntz can do, and we all. That's what we're afraid of. We're afraid of that pass rushing money. Like the money's, whew. I mean, we have a lot of money right now, so I think that's what Tom Telesco should be working on is just extending some people, paying them this year, like taking a little bit off of next year, helping our cap up to the future. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, because I think Malcolm. I think
the Chargers just picked up Hunter Renfrow.
Fuck.
I'm bullshitting.
All right, I'm gonna say, why the fuck is he still available, man? Get him out of here, man. And motherfuckers try to tell me, man, we want guys who are team guys. We don't care about guys who just want to be Pro Bowlers. And I said, how the fuck you think they get paid in the NFL? How the fuck contract, stupid motherfucker? What are you talking about? And look at Hunter Renfrow, Pro Bowl domination, McPuss hurt. Now he can't even get a fucking job. All that shit matters, man. God damn it. I'll be going through this shit on TikTok. I'll be getting pissed at the weirdos, man.
Hey, it's funny. Like you mentioned the Brock Bowers pick. If you're a Raider fan like we are, like we were watching the draft, I think we all expected a defensive player or an offensive lineman. So like my reaction, maybe I blew it up a little bit more, but like all those, like you said, those people that come on there and go, you don't know who Brock Bowers is. Your football education is showing. I'm like, I know who Brock Bowers is. Like everybody knows who Brock Bowers was and is in college. Like, but in my mind, I had the Raiders set on taking an offensive tackle or a defensive back. That was the two in my head. And when he went Brock Bowers, I was like, what the fuck? Like, where'd that come from?
Made no sense.
So I'm not debating Brock. If everything goes correct and Luke Getsy can create the offense, Brock Bowers could open up a lot of shit in this offense.
No,
but it's a luxury pick that we might not have been able to take at that time.
And that's why they call it luxury picks, is we didn't really have the luxury to make the pick. And my thing is, my reaction went viral, bro. It went viral on fucking TikTok. They're like fucking 200,000 because I was just like, what are we fucking doing? Like, to me, I didn't want to see no offensive lineman at the first pick. I didn't want to see none of that at the first pick. My thing was the first pick, I wanted to see defense. And when it came to our job and we had lost every quarterback, it's like you have keep this in mind. There was not one defensive player off the board. Not one. We could have had anybody you can dream of. That is a ball drop to me, man. When you think of fucking UCLA, man, Max Crosby, love that motherfucker. Put him out there. Like, you can't pass on shit like that for what shit you hope's gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I got. So that's why you was pissed. Because like if we already had a solidified real Pro Bowl quarterback, that would have been a dope ass pick. Because he's gonna go get 12 TDs on you right now. But in our situation, how beneficial is he gonna be the first year? You see Michael Mayer. Like his tape, we was like, we got baby Grubb. It's a position it's a dependent position, right? It depends on who's your quarterback, right? Mayer didn't even matter he was out there. He had like 4 plays the whole season. And he's supposed to have been a difference maker. You know what I mean?
Hey, the funny thing is, all of a sudden, everybody in Raider Nation, everybody knew what a 12-man personnel was. Everybody was smart about it. Like, 12-man personnel, we're going to be running that. I was like, you probably just learned that today. And you're trying to tell me, like, you know what 12-man personnel takes off the field? It takes Trey Tucker off the field.
Exactly.
It takes Michael Gallup off the field. It takes our third wide receiver off the field. All these guys that I was hoping to look forward to, because I was hoping Tucker was going to have a good year. It takes all these guys off the field.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't get that. They don't understand it. They don't understand how predictable this 12 personnel is. Like, bro, like, come on, man. When you have
Brock Bowers could be a mismatch though. He could 100% be a great mismatch on some of these linebackers. But
he could be, but
wasn't the need that we needed at that time.
Yeah, exactly. That was the whole point. In Raider Nation, man, they are so fucking emotional and don't have zero.
Hey, question. Raiders, back-to-back years now, we have 2 games away from home. Are we winning Chargers and losing to Baltimore like everybody's expecting this shit?
You know, hold up. I got that coming up. Hold on, Ray. We're gonna get to that. Let me continue real quick. We're gonna get to that. Don't even trip. All right. And we already have our expectations for Tyree Wilson. We already talked about that. So look, we're gonna take a quick little break real quick, y'all. Just a quick one. So if you want to fucking wipe your face off or some shit like that, I'm about to do this right here and do. Oh, I can add music on here. It's a wrap. I'm gonna get this shit cracking. You know, I'm new to this shit, man. Where's my little shit I was bumping earlier? I had some cool little shit I was bumping earlier, man. Shit felt cool. Now I can't find the shit. Fuck it. Halftime break real quick. Give me 1 minute to get some medicine in me. Stretch at halftime. Get some push-ups in, man.
Yeah, I bought me my Father's Day gift.
Gotta get some push-ups in. Woo! Got the Father's Day gift? Okay. All right.
Cigars.
I already knew it.
Fire.
What was that slogan that you came up with, MC? If it hasn't been in your mouth, then it ain't shit.
What the fuck?
Great. Pause. No Diddy on that. Oh shit! Hey, third down, man. Do you guys think we should bring in a veteran at corner? And if so, who do y'all think we should bring in?
So that has been a hot topic in the Raider. Everything I've seen in the Raiders, a lot of people are on Xavier Howard until today, right? Until all that news came out. The guy I've been saying that if I saw the Raiders bring a defensive back in, it would be Steven Nelson. Just because I think it's not that big of a name where if one of these guys beat him out, the Jack Jones, Nate Hobbs, Bennett, or somebody beats him out, then it's okay. He'll drop back in it, and it's not that like if you brought in Xavier Howard, they expect him to start, right? That's in my opinion. So I think a Steven Nelson, he could help out, and then if he drops back in the depth chart, it's not that big of a deal.
But if we bring him in, he's coming to start, no doubt about it. I mean, he's the best corner on our team right now, besides Jack Jones right now. So he just happened to be in a good situation. So like you said, that's a situation where they'll give up a 5th round pick for him, a 4th round pick, something besides cutting him, because they cut him, he's going to get signed immediately. So you're right. That's a good opportunity for the Raiders to hopefully maybe chime in there and kind of snatch him up for a late round pick.
Fuck, I don't really know, bro.
You're an SC fan, right?
Huh?
You're an SC fan, right?
Nah.
Nah?
I don't watch college football.
You didn't even know who Brock Bowers was.
I don't watch. Oh no! When we get close to the draft, I start making my homework and I start seeing what's coming out and shit like that. But I don't watch college football. I don't watch baseball. Fuck the Dodgers. Fuck baseball.
Oh.
I don't watch. I'm Raiders, Lakers, and Chivas. That's it. Everybody else can suck a dick.
Hold up, MC Raider, man. How the fuck you from LA, man? How the fuck you from LA, man?
That's it. Raiders, Lakers, baby.
You got the great USC. You got the okay UCLA.
I didn't go to college. Fuck all y'all college motherfuckers.
They barely got through high school, man.
Barely got through high school shit.
I feel you, shit.
Why the fuck am I gonna root for a team that I didn't even go to that school? The fuck? Y'all crazy. Oh, yeah, fuck that. I ain't wasting my time rocking USC college shit. I didn't even go to college. Shit, facts.
Well, what's y'all expectations for Bennett, man? You know, we drafted him last year, and he had moments. He had moments where he looked pretty good, and then moments when he got burned because of the injury bug, man. The injury bug hit him hard last season, but he had flashes. To me,
the cornerback?
The corner. But the player, like his attitude, it reminds me he got a little Buda Baker in him, just a little bit. He ain't as nasty as Buda. Buda Baker is a nasty motherfucker. That's a little 5'9" motherfucker who'll come lay Michael Mayer or any big motherfucker right the fuck down. No hesitation. He got a little bit of that in him. And I just need to see him stay healthy, man. I want to see him get a chance. But he's going to have his opportunity right here in this training camp. You know what I mean? That's going to really tell the story of who we need to bring in at the corner position.
Yeah, I think he learned from his the way he plays. You know what I mean? How to get in. He's been getting injured and shit like that. I think he knows how to be more careful now, and it's probably going to be more productive this training camp. So, I think so.
Think so?
I think so.
I like Bennett. I liked everything he did last year. I think he got thrown into a role that he wasn't ready for.
And then he went out there super fast, and that shit was faster than him. So you know what I mean? That's why all that injury shit. But I think he'll be all right.
And at the same time, though, like we can't make excuses for these guys because all around the league, you got fifth-round picks starting. You got everyone starting. They've been playing their whole life to get to these moments. Either you're ready for these moments or you're not. You can't help injuries; those are going to happen. But you got to be ready for the moment. Preparation means. That's what I'm saying. And he wasn't ready for the moment. That's on him. He got to be ready this year because we all know what the NFL stands for, man. It's not for long because not only is your job on the line, Bennett, my job as your coach is on the line. And before I fucking let you take me down, I'm going to see what somebody else has. And that's just the way the NFL is. And that's what I'm trying to tell the Raider fans. It's the business, man. We're fans, but it's a business, man. Understand PR spin when you hear it. Understand the talk when you see it. And you'll feel a lot better. I've been a Raider fan. I ain't trying to give my age away, but I've been a Raider fan for a long fucking time, man. And I used to be one of them guys who'd be like, well, my homies are fucking fans of all these other teams. And they'd be like, man, fuck you. Raiders suck, man. Them motherfuckers ain't shit. I'd be like, man, fuck you. They'd be like, man, you ain't gonna make the playoff. Man, fuck you. Fuck you, man. I'm making it. They'd be like, making the playoff. We got like fucking Jason Campbell and shit. Man, fuck that. We making the playoff. Like, I used to be that guy, man. But after getting your fucking soul ripped in two over and over and over, you gotta start using your logic and looking at this shit transparently and from the competition point of view. When I look at the Raiders, I'm able to judge them from an actual real point of view, like I'm finna judge the fucking Detroit Lions. I can actually step out my Raider body and see what it actually is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that thing. Well, that's the one thing I do respect from you because us Raider fans, we fall in love with a stupid ass player that just got played good one game, and we think he's a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean? And you speak reality. I remember last year, you were like the only one that was saying, "Man, fuck Jimmy Garoppolo from the start." You know, we were all believing in him and all this bullshit, but that's true, man. We fall in love with the player that has a few games good, but in reality, motherfucker's not good. You know what I mean? So that's true.
Wait, you didn't buy any Jimmy G jersey?
No.
I would have fucking burned my neighbors if he had one like that.
Hey, I saw Jimmy G jerseys in the store and stuff, and I was like, whoever buys this has to be the dumbest person. Like, he's not gonna be here that long. And they were like, I saw people rocking them. I was like, wow.
I didn't buy that shit.
That's wild to me, man. Like people didn't understand like the relationship, my non-relationship that I had with Jimmy Garoppolo. Like if you would think that I actually knew this motherfucker, I could not stand his ass. Like, when he was a Niner, like I get, because like I said, man, I'm a sports fan. When he was a Niner, I'm looking at these Niner teams. I'm like, these motherfuckers are complete head to toe, but this trash ass quarterback keep fucking holding them back. And I'm just like, what? And when he first went there, though, I was calling him Jimmy. I used to call him Jimmy Guap. Believe it or not, I used to call him Jimmy Guap because he was actually kind of good at one moment in time. In one tiny moment of time, Jimmy was pretty good. And then the Niners learned real fast, this motherfucker's trash, and they just tried to get rid of him ever since that little tiny moment of time. But so when they said that he's going to come to our team, I already made videos praying he was going to come to our team because I know he was so sick. And also that's why Kyle Shanahan has a job now. His system, his scheme is one of the best anyone's ever seen. Me and MC Raider can go there and fucking throw for 150 right now. Right now, we can throw for 150 right now. No fucking training camp. And
I don't think MC can. I don't think MC can.
Hey, he ain't got to run for it. All you got to do is throw it. Hey,
I've seen his arm too. It's good.
Hey, but in that system, where you throwing the ball, 2 yards, 2 yards. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's not offense, man.
It's there. Hey, I got into it. Like there was a couple. I forget who they were. There was a couple of Raider beat writers where when Jimmy G and remember they had all the free agents go in and sign their contract, and Jimmy G didn't make an appearance. And I hit him up and I was like, "What's the Jimmy G's injury?" I was hitting like the beat writers up on Twitter. I go, if he's not out there today, there's an injury. They're reworking his contract or something's going on. And they're like, no, it's just a hold up in the language in the contract. I go, no, he went in there. They found an injury, and then like a week later, he signed his contract. And they were like, oh, it was just a hold up in the contract. And I was like, bullshit. And then it came out another week later, like, oh, he's still recovering from his foot. And you know, remember all that bullshit? Where they try to cover it up.
I know he was hurt the whole time. That's why I was trying to tell people, man. Like bro, like I know Derek Carr is a fucking touchy subject, but it's like, bro, I understand he wasn't in the league, but understand how hard it is to find good starting stable quarterbacks in the league. They kept telling McDaniels that. They kept saying it's not easy. And I'm hoping we're gonna go on this trip for a long time. We've been down this road, man.
Yep.
You know, I hope we don't have to do that again. It's like if you can't go from that, that's so disrespectful. You know how many people said they're the same guy? I said, what the fuck have you been watching? They're the same fucking guy. He's not throwing nobody open. He's not throwing in the tight windows. This dude has made Devontae Adams not miss a fucking beat. All pro. This offense looks amazing, and then he's out of there. Like, and then you go to that guy. If you're gonna do that, you got to go to a good guy. And then some guys are saying, let's get Kirk Cousins. I'm saying now, if you want to say Derek Carr is the same guy, that's the guy you can say the same guy. But to say that Jimmy Garoppolo was going to do anything, and that was such a disappointment, man. You know how much Raiders fans nothing about other things besides the Raiders. But I know how most Raider fans are. Raider game come on, I'm watching that shit. Nothing else. I don't give a fuck about what they play. Especially if we lost, I ain't watching shit else. Fuck that other game. But I like to watch all these games. So I like to, you know who these guys are before they come to the team.
I went to a lot of Raider games last year, and I missed sitting down and watching the game, because you miss a lot in person, and like what people don't understand is like, oh, I do. I think I miss a lot. Like you're trying to do stuff. I like just sitting there and watching it, and I was telling myself, I go, I think I'm just gonna sit here and watch a lot more games from home this year, just because of how much. But like you brought up, I wasn't mad that the Raiders moved on from Derek Carr. He gave us 9 good years. It was the way they did it, the way get the hell out of here, you're done. And you and us fans knowing that we had no succession plan afterwards. It's like,
that's the problem.
And then people were like, well, Jarrett Stidham did good.
Right.
Come on. Like, he wasn't our succession plan. Like, he wasn't our guy going forward. Like, you had it. Like, if we would have drafted somebody and took Derek Carr and then had Derek Carr, then kick him out, it would have been better. Like, yeah.
If that would have happened, guess what? Nick Pusso still has a job. That's why he's fired, because that was the dumbest thing he fucking did. All you have to do is say, okay, you know what? I don't like this guy, but I'm going to draft my guy, and we're going to run it one more year, and if we don't like it, we'll trade him or whatever. But to get nothing and all these stupid things is what got that fucking asshole fired. You know what I mean? And he just took that team, such a dark cloud on the team. I felt it, man. I felt that shit. I felt their pain. I promise you I did. And that's why I went on every podcast and took every bullet. I took every bullet on every podcast before the season even started, because I was trying to tell Raider Nation what was coming down the pipeline. You know what I mean? Like, bro, y'all are taking for granted. And they're doing the same thing with Josh Jacobs. I understand he had a bad year, but bro, he produced for us for all them other years. Like, it's not gonna be easy to do that.
Yeah, but at least with Josh Jacobs, we had we already drafted Zamir White. We've already seen what Zamir White has potential to do. Not saying that Zamir White is at the same level as Josh Jacobs, but at least we have somebody there that we could root for and go for it. Like, at the quarterback position, we were just like, oh shit.
Yeah, just nothing there. Just nothing there at all. And I like Zamir. Zamir, to me, he has a lot of Josh in him. Like he's not quite as shifty as Josh, but he runs with power and he has enough shift and jump pop that he can do some shit. He can do some
Shit. He's the one that fucking won us that game in Kansas City on the offensive side.
all by himself, man. And that's
Mhm.
what I'm saying. That's what you're getting with Aiden O'Connell. Most you know what I mean? Against good competition. It's like, bro, we're in the AFC. Look at these teams. They're fucking loaded. Who
Ain't
we
that
gonna
true? We didn't score an offensive touchdown that game, huh?
one? Come on,
Which
man.
one?
That's terrible. He did nothing. And people don't want to fight for that. That's
All our
charity.
all our defense won the game.
Yeah, that's charity. I don't want we charity's not gonna win the shit. You know what I'm saying? So O'Connell wins that fucking game. He wins that competition. That means he's better than he was last year. If he's coming in the same way he was last year, he has no chance of winning this fucking job. And if he
But see,
does,
O'Connell said he's worked out this whole offseason. He stayed in Vegas. He started doing stuff. He's done a lot more work. So I mean, like you said, if he can win the competition, it's good for him and go from there. But it's the best man. Don't just give the job to whoever. Make him win that job. And I think that's the good thing about it.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fucking charity in Raider Nation. We gotta earn that shit, man. Because that's one thing about Raider Nation, man. When we fuck with you, man, we fuck with you with our whole heart. And when we say fuck you, we say fuck you with our whole heart too. You know what I'm saying? It go both ways, man. We love hard over here in Raider Nation, man. Real hard.
Yeah. I don't know about what your thought is on Randy Moss. I always say fuck Randy Moss. He ain't a Raider.
That hurt me, man. You know what? I always loved Randy Moss since I seen him on the podium, and they were saying, "Hey, once a Raider." Oh, he was like, "I was never a Raider." I was like, you know what, man? Fuck you, Randy. Country.
I remember as a young kid standing in the black hole watching Randy Moss, and it was in the Raiders were in the red zone, and he's walking his play. He's walking. He's not running his route. He's walking his route. And I was a young kid at that time. Like I think I was in high school or something. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
Yeah.
I mean, we had fucking what? Collins. I mean, like the Raiders never did a lot of their great players any favors, man. Like, you know what I mean? Ever since the great golden years, ever since the Rich Gannon, we've never done any of our great players any favors. Just fucking, you get a great offense, you give them no defense. You get, you know what I mean? Like we ain't had the peanut butter and the fucking jelly, man. We keep coming with we can't get two things that fucking match right now. Now we got a top defense and a fucking offense that puts up 3 points. Like we got to find that goddamn medium, man.
Yep.
What it do, Brody?
Had to wipe AOC off me.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's interesting, man. But I just want to see how this shit all goes. Now, I did want to know what you guys thought on Powers Johnson. What do you guys think about Powers Johnson? You guys think he can be? I like him. I like him. But the college game and the NFL game is two different games. How do you think his transition to the NFL will be? And then, how do you feel? Yeah, how you feel his transition will be, and what you think his impact will be, like day one type shit.
I think Jackson Power Johnson is a badass dude, man. I think he's gonna have that nasty attitude. He's gonna fit our Raider image. He's like the dude's like a little fire hydrant. Like he just set up and he's ready to go. And putting him at the guard position next to James.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they're gonna put him because I've heard rumors that they're gonna put him next to Colton Miller and move Parham over, which might be the better idea to put the rookie in between instead of having Miller, Parham, James. To have the rookie in the middle, and that could help out. But I really like this move. Like now, in my first mock draft in the whole season, I had Jackson Powers going 13 to the Raiders. That was like way before in the early draft process. So maybe I'm a little biased. I'm an Oregon Duck fan, so maybe I am a little bit biased. But the dude puts it down. He was one of the top. He was the top interior offensive lineman in this draft, and we got him second round.
Facts. I mean, you being an Oregon fan, I don't think that you're biased. I just think you know a little bit more. You watch them more. You know what I mean? Like that's your team. You watch them motherfuckers. So you know what I mean? We're just catching up. I'm not an Oregon fan. I like Oregon because I respect the way they get down, but I'm a USC fan. So whatever you see from a fan perspective. You've been seeing it every single week. You know what I'm saying? So I like what I have seen in him. But my question is this. This is the big fucking question. how fast does this team, this offensive line gel? This is the biggest shit right here, MC Raider. How this is the key. This is the key to our fucking whole season. All right, I just put down the first 6 games, right? The first 6 games are the key to our whole fucking season, right? And to me, we're coming in. Let me break it down. We're coming in with pretty much a new offensive line on the whole right side, right? It's going to be pretty much new on the right side, plug and play type shit, right? Now we're playing against the fucking Los Angeles San Diego Clipper Chargers game 1. You already know what they bring. Bosa, Mac, they're not playing aggressive. They hate us. We hate them. Full throttle, full speed ahead, right? Now, the question is, how is this offensive line going to hold up and gel in those 6 games? Now, let's take it back to when the Raiders played the Chargers in not last season, but the season before with Derek Carr out there. They went out there our first game. Remember, they had like 6 sacks because it was a new offensive line. Like it took like 5. He was getting it was shitty. It took like 5 games for that O line to get cohesive. You know what I mean? And we was like 2-6. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
7 because the line took a while to come together.
What did Khalil Mack have last year against the Raiders in the first time they played him? He had like 6 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Something crazy. And my thing is, how is that going to change this season? Like, because one thing about Coach Miller, he's solid against me and you. Against Khalil Mack and against Joey Bosa, he loses. Those guys fucking they push his face in the dirt. You know what I mean? That's why you never been a Pro Bowler.
It's gonna have to be a little bit of quarterback help too, because Khalil Mack got those sacks because Aiden O'Connell was a fucking statue and holding on to the ball. That's why he was getting rocked. So that it's gonna have to be back and forth. I mean, he's gonna have to get rid of the ball faster, make smart decisions, and don't take the fucking sacks. Because if Aiden O'Connell starts and he's standing there like a fucking statue, he's gonna get rocked and sacked no matter what, and then that's gonna look like our offensive line is shitty. When regardless, it could be the other way around. They're not shitty. It's just the motherfucking quarterback taking forever.
Facts.
And you got to remember, Josh McDaniels did some dumbass shit early in the season with the Raiders the last 2 years. Remember, he did like offensive line roulette. Like he was switching offensive line in every other series at the beginning of the year until towards the end of every year. Then he was like, "All right, these are our 5." Like that's shit that we should know already. In like you said, you let the 5 and you want the 5 guys, your 5 offensive linemen, to be working together every single day, going all the way through. Like he was rotating them in and out every series. Remember that? We had a different. Munford was a tackle one series, and then we had Illuminor was a tackle. It's like, what are you doing? Let these guys get their rhythm down.
And not only was he doing that in that Charger game, not only did he do that, he fucking had Derek Carr throw the ball 37 times.
Mm-hmm.
Jacobs ran the ball 7 times. Like that was the stupid shit ever. The offensive line is not holding up, so what you do, throw it more and give it to Jacobs. And Jacobs was popping it like 6 yards a carry.
Yeah. I
fucking hated this dude, man. Like, I want to catch a fade with Josh McDaniels, man. Like, I want to go on celebrity boxing match, even though I ain't a celebrity. I just need a reason to whoop Josh McDaniels' ass, man. Like, I want to really fight Josh McDaniels. Anybody listening, set it up. The Sportsman want to fight Josh McDaniels on MTV, VH1, BET, Sports West. I don't give a fuck. I want to fight Josh McDaniels, and all we got to fight for is pride. That's it.
I'll sumo wrestle Joe.
What's that?
I'll sumo wrestle Joe. Number if you want me to call him.
I can take his ass to WWE, man. When y'all was at fucking DDT is at. That's what the DDT McPussies. Fucking puss, man. Fucking destroyed this goddamn team, man. That shit's really hard for me to get over, man. I'm fucking pissed about that.
You see, they took a shot at Josh McDaniels. Was it today or yesterday? Where they said, "We're not trying to force a culture on anybody. We're trying to create one here in the Raiders." They say that a good little shot.
Every chance they talk, they say that shit. They want to let you know we ain't with that funny shit no more, man. This is what we do. That's and that's what I love most about this team, the direction, man. Like last season was such a downer, man. Because the direction was so fucked up. You know what I mean? I couldn't even fake it. I couldn't even pretend. I didn't want to play Madden. I didn't want to do nothing. I was that mad, man. Because I knew it was gonna happen. This season I don't feel like that. But I feel a lot better. I mean, this team is You know, I'm pissed about the quarterback position. Not pissed, but it is what it is. It ain't what none of us wanted. But we're gonna find out. You know what I mean? But we do have the positives. Our defenses look like it's gonna be set for the next 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean? We're setting it now. We went like 13, 14 years being bottom in the NFL. Look like we're setting the tone to be at least top 10 to 12 for the next 7, 8, 9 years. And that's going to be huge for us. We can't win a Super Bowl or even get to the AFC Championship, man, if you don't have defense, man. You have to have defense.
Sure.
Or you're going to lose 30.
You put on a suit to go meet Josh McDaniels, though, right?
What's that?
The Power Raiders dumbass told us to wear suits.
This fool has a picture with Josh McDaniels with the suit on and everything.
Yeah, I know. I seen it. Have me rolling.
And that was my first post of 2024. I said the one time I fucked up in 2023.
You know what? But I went in as much as I didn't like Josh McDaniels. This is what I tried to be as positive I could last year. I was like, you know what? I don't want to be that negative guy all the time. I want to try to be positive. And the one fucking time I tried to do that, it was the hardest time to do it. And people like I'd be like, look, if we could just get this going, well, they'd be like, well, fuck you, the Raiders suck. And I was like, I'm not trying to be the guy that holds the Raiders, like to be negative the whole time. And it was tough. It's very tough last year. And just watching the game and then trying to be positive. And you know what? Mark Davis would have never even made the move if Josh McDaniels didn't have that team meeting. And that's what we don't talk about enough is if they didn't have that team meeting, McDaniels might still be the head coach.
There's Power Raider right there talking about Power Raider.
My bro said, I paid for that. I didn't know you still watching. Yeah, man. Hey.
But I don't know. I don't want to bring past into it. Like I'm glad where we are now. I'm glad where we moved on. It was just nobody wanted McDaniels as the head coach to begin with, anyways.
Power Raider did. Power Raider was in love with him.
We found the positive light though, right? We was like, you know what, we don't want no McDaniels, but then we was like, oh, you know what, he did do this, they did do that. Let's take a look. And then we because I didn't want him. I wanted Eric Bieniemy. I wanted him to get his chance to go against the Chiefs, with the Chiefs offense. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, I wanted Brian Flores.
Did that too. I'd have been dope. Either one of those, I'd have been happy. So for them to do that, I was pissed off. And then I was like, all right, I got to get over it. Because neither one of them guys even look like Raiders. Him and Ziegler standing next to each other look like two fucking Princeton guys. Who the fuck are these guys, man? You know what I mean? That's what they look like. Y'all look like no fucking Raiders, man. So I didn't like that from the beginning. But
like you said, we fucked with them. Like Raider Nation will embrace you until you do us dirty. Until you do us dirty, Raider Nation will bring you in.
You will have a chance. You will have a chance to be a star here. We will support you to the fullest. And that's why, I didn't want to be negative Nancy and shit like that, but I'm just going to look at who we're going to play. This is hard. I cannot fucking fake it or pretend I can't. And a lot of fans be getting on me for that shit, but it's like, bro, come on, man. They just say like the craziest shit. It's like, come on.
MC gave him a hug. MC gave that boy a hug? Damn.
Yeah. He smelled good too.
Yeah, it feels good now though, man. It feels good now that we got something going on. You know what I mean? Like it's some positivity going. All right,
I gotta get a suit from Men's Warehouse, dude. That's what he said.
Give me this to close it out, Josh. This is 4th down and 1 right here. You got to go across this fucking first down and shit. We're gonna go 12 personnel and shit.
Let me clock out.
What the fuck?
I was on standby today. I was on standby for covering.
That's that work from home shit. I love it. My girl do the same shit. But what you think? Honestly, man, Morley. Honestly, man, I love your fucking enthusiasm, man. I love your fucking optimism. But looking at these,
hello, this is Mario Carlos checking out 5 p.m.
All right, the first 6 games. What you think? You back on MC Raider. What you think the record can be in the first 6 games? Looking at the schedule, honestly, not just honestly, but taking in account that we have a brand new offensive line, we have a brand new offensive coordinator, we have 2 brand new pretty much quarterbacks basically. Take all that into consideration. What y'all think the record is going to be in the first 6 games? We start off with the Los Angeles San Diego Clipper Chargers at our house in LA. A lot of leagues.
The first 6 games, if I want to go in a bad direction, I say 3-3. If it was good, I think 4-2.
And you know who those first 6 games are, right?
Yep, I'm right.
Let's break it down game by game.
So Chargers, they're learning just like we are. They're going to have their hiccups. They're kind of pissed off because we did put 63 points on their ass. They can't whatever Charger fans want to spend that game last year. Like, oh, we're happy that you did it. You got our coach fired. We didn't do it. The players were still on the field. There's still players on that field that were
Look,
we got embarrassed. I can't believe that. So I think the Chargers can come out with a little chip on their shoulder, but I know we don't have the best record in SoFi Stadium. We're 1-4 there. I think the Raiders win that game.
I think Raiders win this first game, and Ravens second week, back to back. We're flying to the East Coast. That was a toss up. I'm praying the Raiders win that game, but I think we lose that game. We have our opener, Panthers. We're gonna smash those motherfuckers, and I think we lose to the Browns. I think we beat the Broncos, and I think we beat the Steelers. Rematch game from last year at home, and I think. I was at that Steeler game, and it was like 90% Steeler fans, 10% Raider fans at Allegiant Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
And this year, because of Antonio Pierce and the Raider Nation waking the fuck up now and get ready for this team, I think there's going to be more Raider fans this season at Allegiant Stadium than ever before. So I think for sure there'll be more Raider fans there, and it's going to be on and cracking against those motherfuckers, and we're going to beat the Steelers. So I think that's how it is for me. I think we beat the Chargers at SoFi. We lose to the Ravens on a close one. We take care of the Panthers at home. Every game that we lose is going to be close. The Browns and Raiders could be a toss-up, but I think Browns will beat us. And then we'll beat the Broncos, and we'll beat the Steelers.
Yeah, Jimmy G lost that game against the Steelers last year. He shouldn't have even been starting that game, playing that game. But like I said, I think they beat the Chargers. I know it's a tough one, but I think they end up winning that one. I don't think they could beat Baltimore. There's going to be a toss-up. It just depends on how good Baltimore's defense is. But we might not be ready for Baltimore yet, especially that early in the season. Panthers, I think we can smash the Panthers. Now Cleveland is a toss-up because I think we match up. I think we could match up pretty well against Cleveland, especially.
That's the field goal game that we win with a field goal, baby.
Yeah, I don't think they're as good as they have been. They have some great players just like we do. I think we match up perfectly with them. And we're at home. I think we could probably pull that one off. Broncos, we own the fucking Broncos. Don't come at me with like we're going to lose to the Broncos again this year. What have the Broncos done to even show you that they even improved this year besides getting rid of Russell Wilson? Like, do you think Bo Nix or Zach Wilson can actually lead that team? If a Bo Nix or Zach Wilson team beats our defense, then we might as well just quit and give up that early in the season. But I think we win that one. And Pittsburgh, damn, I hate going against Mike Tomlin because he's smart, but depends on who their quarterback is. But what I have is that 1, 2, 3, possibly 4. I could see us winning 4 or 5 games in that first 6.
All right. Well,
That's being positive. That's like positive. Everything going good. No injuries.
Let's look at most likely. How about that? What's most likely the record in the 6 games? I gotta be real fucking direct. What's the
They gotta be 3-3. They have to be 3-3 to make us feel good. They have to be 3-3.
I think that's more of a realistic move, just because for one, the line is new. You know what I mean? That's going to matter against Cleveland. They some dogs on the line, but like you said, that is a game that we got some dogs on our line too. Yeah. And Watson is shaky right now. You know what I mean? He's shaky right now. So that to me, that's a game that we have a good chance of winning. So I think the toughest games is going to be game 1 against the Chargers. That's going to be the toughest game to me. That's going to be a tough game. And because they got a lot of new shit, but they got that franchise and they got a hell of a head coach, a proven head coach. He knows how to coach that team. So that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a toss-up. We're going to learn a lot about our. We're going to learn about a lot about our offensive line. That's about it. Because if that offensive line is playing good, then we're going to learn a lot about the team. But if that offensive line is having a horrible game, but it's game 1 against dominant pass rushers, then everything's not going to look good. But that won't mean that's what the team is. You know what I mean? It says you're going against dominant pass rushers before you're really ready. So that's why I think that's a scary game for me. I think that's gonna be a close game. And then the Ravens, our offensive line is not ready for that defense. That defense is gonna be fucking coming. I don't think we're ready for that unless we can somehow win that game on defense. But I don't think so. I think we can. I think we most likely go 3-3 in the opening. I think we beat the Denver Broncos, of course. We beat the Panthers, and then we're gonna have to beat Cleveland. Because you gotta remember, Pittsburgh beat us last year with fucking trash ass Pickett. So, and people think that Russell Wilson's trash. Look at his numbers last year. He was just playing for a coach that fucking hated him from day one. He didn't want him to be there. He's not eligible for a comeback player of the year because his numbers are better than what people think they are. So they're gonna come out with an actual good QB who's a veteran who understands what Mike Tomlin's brain is. And some people's like, oh, he's gonna be a puss under that stuff. Like what are you talking about? He played with Pete Carroll in the Seahawks. He knows how to play when he has a great defense so Pittsburgh is gonna be tough. It'll be a tough game. So the best way we come out of here most likely is 3-3. And that's not a bad thing because after that we got Kansas City, right? I think Kansas City's the 7th game.
Well, week 8 through week 13 is brutal. It's a brutal time for the Raiders.
What we got after that? We got 7.
Because week 8 we have the Chiefs, then we have the Bengals, then the Dolphins, Broncos, Chiefs again. So it's just like that little like good group of teams right there that we just have. Like if we start off like if we don't go 3-3 or we start off like 0 and I don't know 2-4, it's gonna be tough to bounce back from.
You can go 1-4 in that stretch. If you don't have your shit together, if you're not playing up to par, you can go 1-4 in that stretch of games you just named right there. Like the best case scenario in all these games you're naming is 500. 500 because all those guys have elite quarterbacks.
Now, what would you be upset with? Like, would you be upset with a 9-8 season?
A 9-8 season to me right now would be a super duper fucking that would be great. I mean, I don't like participation trophies and shit, but that would be a crazy achievement with these
playoffs are nothing for me, man. What the fuck?
See, I don't see that is like the mentality of a lot of the Raider Nation is, oh, we want playoffs. But I think if the Raiders can go,
what the fuck is playoffs or nothing? What the fuck are we?
Want the playoffs, but you
ain't no fucking man.
You also want improvement. You have to kind of be.
Suck my ass.
Check it out. Look at this. Of course, we won the playoffs last year. How that shit turned out? You was telling me last year we're gonna win 10 games.
Hey, we were close. We were close.
With a whole don't even try.
We were close with all that bullshit that happened.
Raider, don't you fucking try it. That was with a whole new coach and a whole new.
We were close. We were close.
And a whole new team. If that shit stayed the same, we would have won 4 games last year. Don't fucking try it.
That's right. but that's right. With Antonio Pierce holding the fort, and we barely made it.
Yeah, which was a different bet. That's what I'm saying.
9 games. 9 games. We're winning. We're making the playoffs.
And McDaniels. That's what I was betting. When we saw,
I had the Raiders at 10-7 last year. That was my preseason prediction.
Crazy. I would have told you last year that you're crazy because you need quarterback play. You need quarterback play.
We're making.
I told you that last year. This year, we have the ability to we can steal some games on defense because there's gonna be some games we ain't gonna be scoring. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some games we ain't gonna score like that. But our defense, we're gonna have to win some of them ugly, nasty December cold games. You know what I mean? Some fucking strip fumbles. Max Crosby got it. We won by 2. We won by 3. We're gonna have to win those kind of tough games. Because it's gonna be a lot of tough grinding out games. Because the AFC is tough.
If we don't make the playoffs, I'm gonna put my profile picture without a shirt. I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit. You a fool, man. I don't know. I mean, only way the Raiders make the playoffs is Gardner Minshew is better than he's ever been. Only way we make the playoffs is AOC is 2 times better than he was last year. If he's 2 times better than he was last year, bro, we're in the money. But if Minshew's gonna be how he was last year with the Colts, that's not good enough. That wasn't good enough for the Colts. It won't be good enough for us.
Joe Morelly, you better stop it. Every single game you're taking the Raiders to win on your videos. Go back on your videos. Every fucking game you were taking them to win.
I do take the Raiders to win every game. That's every single game. But I'm telling you right here, when I did my preseason prediction, I told you 10-7. But if you ask me before every Raider game who's gonna win, I'm gonna tell you the Raiders are gonna fucking win. I'm gonna tell you that every single week.
If I tell you the Raiders gonna win, I'm gonna tell you why. That's the difference. If you say, "Hey, Raiders gonna win," I'm gonna say, "Yeah, we're gonna win. This is why," or "We can win." Because I'm gonna be realistic. I'm always rooting for these motherfuckers, but I'm not gonna be like, "We're gonna win," when I know damn well we ain't gonna fucking win. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, we can win if this motherfucker does this and he does that and does this. Hey, we can win." I'm not gonna fucking play the, you know what I mean? I don't play them kind of games, man. Like I said, man, I'm fucking years deep into this shit.
I don't know, bro. I'm getting old as fuck, and we don't make the playoffs, bro. I'm gonna have a fucking bad fucking year, bro. We better fucking make the playoffs. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna tell you like this: is it a good thing or bad thing? We're in a tough situation, MC Raider. Because look, if we win 9 games or 8 games, right? That's not good enough, right? That means that most likely 9 out of 10. That means Aiden wasn't good enough or Minshew wasn't good enough, right? We're in no place to draft, and you know who the best quarterback coming off? Who's going to be available next year? Best free agent QB?
Nope.
You don't even want to know who it is.
I don't watch college.
No, best free agent. We ain't gonna be able to draft it. The best guy we can't draft because we're gonna win too many games. We're gonna be in the same situation as this season. You feel me? Now we win too many games, we can't draft. We're gonna end up in a free agent pool. And you know who the best quarterback next year is gonna be?
Let me take a guess. AMC.
It's gonna be Dak Prescott, bro.
Jesus.
He's gonna be the number 1 QB in free agency next year. So it's like the Raiders, like, fuck. You really want to just fucking not win so you can really get your franchise guy, but some people think we already have our franchise guy. But
fuck Prescott, fuck the Cowboys, fuck all of them.
I'm gonna tell you one thing: if we had Dak right now with Bowers and these weapons right now, they better fucking kiss our ass. We're going to the damn Super Bowl. Now you'll hear me talking Super Bowl. He ain't even that great of a player, but he can make all the throws and get it done. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't got to be great. Just be able to make some throws. Be able to make some shit happen with his time, you know?
That's true.
We're going to see how it all unfolds, man. But, yeah, that's all I got for this evening, man. I'm just smoking on this little clip. I got this fucking Elysians I'm about to get back to over here. I've been knocking shit off my girl desk over here. She got so much shit on this goddamn desk. We got some fucking Hennessy on the right, fucking smoke over here, fucking tree over there. Man, we wilding out over here, man. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Fucking with me, man. My guy MC fucking Raider.
Yeah. You hear that, MC?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Fucking with me, man. You know, got to get y'all back on here before the season starts. You guys going down to the training camp?
Goal. That's the plan is doing it. I like Costa Mesa. It's gonna be.
They're not allowing the public, so.
What you mean?
Nah, there's no public. Just people can't go.
It's gonna be the same way they have always done it with the season ticket holders.
Season ticket holders only. Invite.
See?
Yep.
They some fucking hoes, man. I was gonna go down there. That shit's only like 45 minutes from my house.
No. Hey, where you live at? You live way the fuck over there.
Yeah, I'm way out. I'm in the Inland Empire.
Yo, so I appreciate you bringing me on, bro. Just want to shout out my kids. My son's graduating from high school tomorrow. My stepdaughter on Monday. It's gonna be crazy here at the pad. I'm excited. And go Raiders, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations.
That's a big deal, man. Graduation's a big deal.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna see Janet Jackson on Sunday. What the fuck?
Control. Oh shit.
Yeah.
All grown up. What you know about Janet Jackson?
I don't know shit. My wife does though.
That's your honey shit. Oh shit. She finna wear the control hat.
Yeah, my wife, 1975, baby.
She finna rock that bitch with the spikes on the hat, the leather hat.
She knows all that shit.
Oh shit. That's what's up, man. Let me know how that shit go, man.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I appreciate y'all again for coming on, man. And fucking MC Raider, man. You know how I fuck with MC Raider? Let me tell you how I fuck with MC Raider the long way. I went to fucking East LA and I was the only blackhead they seen since they looked in the mirror that morning. I was the only black face in that motherfucker. But it wasn't shit to me because shit. I'm bored and raised around a gang of the Mexican Latino community. It was my people, so it ain't shit for me. But you know what I mean? Pull up East Los, you feel me? Yeah, I'm in East Los, but only next fucking 30-mile radius.
Peace out, everyone. God bless you guys. Peace out, Joe.
All right, y'all, man. Stay up.
I'm out.
I love it. Peace.
There you go.
Peace.